Hello everyone, welcome back if you're a returning viewer. WB here, and what I want to do in this video is show you how you can create an enrollment status page as a part of your Windows Autopilot deployment inside of Microsoft Intune. Boy, that's a mouthful, but I ask as always, if you're enjoying the channel, remember to like, subscribe, share. Comments are always welcome. Continue the discussion with us in our community Discord server, link in the description below. What do you say? Without further ado, it's time. Let's jump in. Alright everybody, here we are on my Windows desktop, and I am logged into the Microsoft Intune Admin Center, and we're going to create our enrollment status page as a part of our Windows Autopilot deployment. So in order to do this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to choose Devices. A couple different ways that we can get to where we're going next. We can either choose under by platform, Windows here, or the tile interface. We can choose Windows here as well. Since I'm right there, I'll go ahead and just choose that. And then from here, what we can do is we're going to go to Enrollment. Now, various enrollment features for Windows here, and I understand you all are smart out there. It probably makes sense that they would have all the enrollment settings here, but we're going to scroll all the way down. Check out our video on automatic enrollment. We've already done one on that, so if you need a little bit of help on how to configure automatic enrollment, you can. Now, we're going to go scroll down here under our autopilot section here, and what we want is we want to look at the enrollment status page. Now, again, remember, for this to work correctly, you already have to have Windows Autopilot set up. So, for instance, if I click real quick in Devices, you can see here is our serial number. We've brought in our device ID for a device that when it joins the Microsoft Entra ID after a user login, it is essentially going to be autopilot enrolled. So that is a requirement, and also you have to have your group set up when we go to assign our enrollment status page, right? So notice what it says here for us, right? Show app and profile installation statuses to users during device setups. Stick around to the end of the video because I'll show you if we've done everything right here and assigned it appropriately. I'll show you what it looks like when somebody is viewing the enrollment status page. So for us, we're going to go ahead and choose this. You can see we've kind of got some, we've got the default ESP here set up, and we've got another enrollment status page as well. But what we can do here is choose Create. And then from here, we go into our various, multi-steps through these wizards. Again, keep in mind, depending on what we are configuring, you've probably seen these in other videos, hopefully. But we'll go ahead. We're going to call this West US. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this a second East US. So we're going to call this East US Device ESP 02. I'll just call it 02 for us here. We'll choose Next, and then this is where we can define, do we want to actually show our users, end users or employees, any of the status during the enrollment process, because it could take a bit. So that's why we're going to choose Yes, and there's a variety of different settings that we could configure here, right? Do we want to have a customized error, message, right? We can control different aspects, right? Turn on log collection and the diagnostics page for users. Notice that it's by default here it's Yes, right? Allow users to reset the device if the installation errors occur. We'll just keep all of that No, and we're going to choose Next. And here's where we can do our assignments, right? Here's where we can apply this to our groups. I'm going to go ahead and apply it to our East US devices. All right, and then we'll choose Next, and here is where we can apply our scope tags. Right, I don't have any scope tags right now. I'm saving that for another lesson for some content I'm creating. I'm going to go ahead and choose Next, and our summary page. Remember, check your summary page because it'll let you know if you've configured everything appropriately, to the settings that you need, or if you've made any misconfigurations here. You can always step back in the process, but once you've validated that these are the settings you want, you choose Create. And if we've done this okay, we'll see that the policy is created and then it is assigned. And we can see we now have our second ESP page here. and we can view that. We could view the properties as well too, and then we could edit them after the fact. So kind of a straightforward process in order to do this. Now let's hop over to a device that we have here. Let me see, we might be able to see our device. So I'm going to go to devices real quick. I'm going to go to Windows. All right, and we've got a device here. It looks like, yeah, so we've got desktop. There we go. We've got laptop, right? This laptop, this is, you can see this is a device that was just brought in, and I can see that it's kind of randomizing. Well, actually, this looks like it might be the serial number. Yeah, so we did a device name template, which we'll have a video, if we don't already, check out our video on applying device name templates, where I put laptop, and then you put a kind of a percent, serial percent, right? So we use kind of like a variable there, and it allows us to append the serial to the end of this device as it joins our pilot deployment, excuse me. All right, so there we go. Let's go ahead. Like I said, let's hop over and let's see what it looks like when you go to enroll your device inside of Microsoft Entra ID through Autopilot, and specifically what we came here to do, the enrollment status page. And here is our device status enrollment page, right? And notice that we're going through 3 different phases: the device preparation phase, the device setup phase, and the account setup phase. And we can kind of see each of the steps under each one of these different phases, right? But generically speaking, device preparation, you're talking about Entra join, MDM enrollment, secure hardware setup. We talk about the device setup. It's device targeting, targeted apps, certificates, policies, network connections, and then the account setup is the user targeted apps, Wi-Fi, security settings. One of the things that you can do, if you are, depending on how you're targeting, you can actually disable the account setup phase if your apps and policies are really all device targeted. And what it can do is it can kind of help speed up the process. So for instance, this last process that kind of went by us real quick there can be skipped, right, if everything is pretty much provisioned during that first process in the device setup. So there you have it. So one of the things, as always, I would ask you, if you like the videos that you see here on the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the notification button, because, it really does help the channel. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time and joining me.